Hey guys, I have a little story time today. So, a few days ago, on Sunday to be precise, sorry I didn't make a video yesterday. On Sunday to be precise. Okay, so long story short, I just finished an internship a few weeks ago. Mm, almost 3 weeks ago. And and I like this guy, right? And there was 10 people in that in that place. I hope they never watch this, but I'm always saying that. Anyway, so and there was five guys, okay? Five coworkers. One of them was the boss, the other one was like the manager, something like that. And the rest were coworkers, and I was an intern, so I was at the bottom. And then there was this guy that joined on the second to last week. Well, my second to last week. And and so we were only, let's say, together in the workplace or whatever for 6 days, whatever. I only talked to him once. He was pretty shy. You know what I mean? The guy I liked, the main reasons why I liked him was because, well, he's kind of cute. And he also has a cute personality. And he, I don't know, he's just really nice and sweet. And he's basically a gentleman. You know what I mean? Mm, I think he would get kind of shy, kind of nervous around me. Like a few times I caught him kind of getting a little bit nervy. I don't fucking know. But the thing is, like, I really like that guy. Mm, I miss him. But anyway, um, a few days ago, fast forward a few days ago, on Sunday, so 2 weeks after my internship ended, the other intern texted me. He DM'd me. I don't know how he found me. He also stalked one of my Instagram stories. I don't know if he saw me on Instagram, he found my TikTok after that, or if he found my TikTok and then my Instagram. I have no idea. But the thing is, he DM'd me, hi. That's it. Hi. Okay, so I'm Spanish. So he typed hola with two A's at the end. That's it. And I was so infuriated. I was like, why is this happening? Because I wanted the guy that I like to text me. I wanted him to text me. I was like, listen, I didn't give him my number because he was in a situationship, whatever. Like I've talked about this in other videos. Like I can link it down below. And that's basically why I didn't do it. But I was like, if he really likes me, he knows where to find me. You know what I mean? I asked him to connect on LinkedIn. Well, I asked everybody to connect on LinkedIn because I made a post like about like the internship that I did or whatever as an update. So I was like, I have to, you know what I mean? Like I'm gonna follow everybody. You know what I mean? I don't know. It was what I had to do, and I wanted to follow them too. And it's just kind of like nerdy, I guess, that I didn't follow anybody on Instagram and stuff like that. But the thing is, like, they're coworkers, so I don't really know how that works. You know what I mean? And they're not like my age, like they're not like old or anything, but they're older than me. I don't know. I don't know. I was too shy to like. I didn't want to like look them up on Instagram. I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is, the thing is, he knows where to find me. If he wanted to, he would look me up on Instagram and he could find me and he could DM me. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying never say never. He could do it in the future, but I don't want to feel like I'm waiting for him, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to be like, okay, maybe he will text. No, I don't even want to think about that. The thing is, so far, he has not texted me. It's been almost 3 weeks by now. And when it had been 2 weeks, so almost a week ago, this guy DM'd me. This other guy DM'd me. And I was like, that taught me two things. First of all, I don't know. Because here's the thing, I kind of learned in my internship that I'm kind of hot. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't know if it's because I was acting maybe a little bit more confidently than I usually would, or maybe it's because my hair was looking good, so I was feeling better, and so I was more of an extrovert. I don't know. I don't know, or maybe it's because I was coming out of my shell. Like I have no idea. But the thing is, like I learned that you know what I mean. Like I could be liked at least physically, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I'm not saying anybody like fell in love with me in that internship. No, but I discovered that like because I looked better than I usually do, I would straighten my hair, I would put on lip gloss, clothes that look good on me. You know what I mean? Like I was dressing a little bit more feminine than I usually would. Like all my life I didn't put that much effort into my look, so I noticed the change in people's behavior, especially in men's behavior. They treat you a little bit better and they become a little bit, just a little. I'm not saying like people were flirting with me, but the thing is like maybe like micro flirting things. A couple of guys would do that, and I was like, wow, that's wild. You know what I mean? Like that never happened to me. So it was like a huge. Do you know what I mean? Like it was a huge change. Like I don't know. I think it should be a subject of study or whatever you call it. Like I feel like it should be studied. Do you know what I mean? It was interesting. And this guy from the internship, I'm not saying he's like in love with me or anything, but he DM'd me, hey. And let's be honest, when a guy DMs you like just hey, like He's just trying to see what happens. You know what I mean? He's just trying to see if you reply, if you, I don't fucking know. Like, the thing is, if he really liked me, let's say if somebody really liked me and wanted to pursue me or whatever, like, they would text me like, hey, hi, what's up? I found your TikTok, whatever, and I wanted to ask you something, you know, because you know a lot about this thing, or because I know you make videos or whatever. Like, I was wondering if you knew about this thing, or if you could recommend me this or that. You know what I mean? Like, he would. Oh my god, I dropped my lip gloss. Fuck, where is it? Okay, here. Oh my god, this is so chaotic. Anyway, so that's my mirror. It's broken. It's not cursed or anything. It's just broken. It came like that. So yeah, and so I was like, what was I gonna say? So yeah, if he liked me, he would find an excuse or whatever to like talk to me about something. You know what I mean? But when it's more, let's say, sexual, maybe like less serious or whatever, it's just, hey, just to see what happens. You know what I mean? And I was like, first of all, I was disgusted. Second of all, I was like, maybe my ego has been just fed, because let's be honest, you know what I mean? Like, at least he found me attractive at some point. You know what I mean? But like, it's not a compliment. You know what I mean? Like, guys can find a lot of girls attractive. You know what I mean? And it doesn't necessarily they want to date them or anything. I didn't like that guy from the internship. I didn't like him at all. And regardless of whether he did that or not, I didn't like him at all. But the thing is, I was like, it's crazy how, like, now what was I saying? About, like, yeah, attraction. I was like, it's not a compliment. At first I thought it would be a compliment, because, like, if a guy's attracted to you, that means you're attractive. Okay, but, like, just because you're attractive doesn't mean, like, guys want to date you. You know what I mean? Like, maybe they just want to smash, or maybe they just want to flirt with you, and they're not gonna, like, even if they want to smash, they may not try to act on their feelings. They might not, like, try to, like, get in bed with you, if that makes sense. Do you know what I mean? So I was like, it's not necessarily a compliment. He just shoot a shot. You know what I mean? Like, he was just, you know what I mean? Like, how easy is it to DM somebody, hey? Do you know what I mean? Like, of course, like, you can have this fear of rejection. We all do have that fear. And it's a reason why a lot of people, and I include myself sometimes, probably don't make a move or whatever. But you know what I mean? We all should lose that fear. But honestly, I think DMing somebody, hey, is like too easy. Do you know what I mean? But I was so infuriated, because I was like, this guy that I like did not text me, and the guy that I didn't like texted me. I was like, why, Cupid? Like, why is your aim so freaking bad? But then I was like, listen, this taught me a thing. If he wanted to, he would. If the guy I like really liked me and he really wanted to DM me, he would. Matter of fact, he would already have. Do you know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. It's been almost 3 weeks now. And this guy that DM'd me literally saw me 6 days. 6 fucking days. You know what I mean? And he DM'd me after 2 weeks. This guy, I've been seeing him for almost 3 months. Well, on and off and whatever, but like, he would sometimes go to other like companies and stuff and then come back, whatever. But like, we've seen each other, we've known each other for like 3 months, and it's been 3 weeks. He has texted me. I don't give a fuck if he's in a situationship. I don't give a fuck. That's the reason why I didn't give him my number, because I was like, oh, knowing that, I don't want to be an option that like he has. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to sell myself as an option. He didn't know that I knew it, but because I knew it, I was like, no, I'm not an option. I'm not a second plate. No. Do you know what I mean? Like, if he really wants to pursue me, like, he should, you know what I mean? Fix what he has to fix and then, like, come back to me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to get myself into that, because I was like, I already have enough to think about and to worry about. And honestly, thinking about that, no. Like, honestly, like, if you want to come back and, like, text me and you want to pursue me, whatever, like, I'm so sorry. Like, you are so welcome to do so. But you have to earn me, if that makes sense. I'm not here to, like, you know what I mean? I'm not going to put myself in front of you, like, okay, pick me. You know what I mean? Like, no. You know what I mean? If you like me, you should already know you like me by now. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to be with me, you should already know by now. I think you know more than enough you need to know. Do you know what I mean? Like, more than you need to know. That's it. Why am I so bad at talking? It doesn't help my point. Do you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what it taught me. I was like, well, maybe he would already have. Could he text me in the future? My mom told me it could happen. You know what I mean? Another friend of mine told me it could happen. Yeah, it could happen, but I'm not going to be waiting for it, because I don't like to feel like I'm waiting for somebody. You know what I mean? That's just sad. You know what I mean? Because, like, whether it happens or not, I don't want to feel like I'm waiting for somebody. I don't want to feel like, oh, one day he's going to like me. One day he's going to, like, appreciate me. One day he's going to miss me. One day he's going to break up with his situationship. Because let's be fucking honest, when you're in a situationship, like, me knowing that, it discouraged me so fucking much. I was like, there's no way. Like, I don't care if they're not, like, let's say formally dating. I don't care if they're not boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't care, because he's not single. I'm single. He's not. And we talked about this in another video. So it's discouraging. If you want to be with me, do what you got to do. You know what I mean? If not, leave me the fuck alone. You know what I mean? Like, don't even talk to me. You know what I mean? Like, because I think that when I like somebody, like, if we're not going to be together, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not going to pursue me that way, like, I just don't want to be friends with them, because, like, I'm going to keep interacting with them and keep liking it. And if that makes sense, you know what I mean? It's really hard to get over someone when you keep seeing them, you know? So I was like, you know what? I mean, I don't know, from a while ago up until now, I realized, like, yeah, if I don't like somebody, like, I don't even want to be friends with them. Like, even, like, they can be an amazing person. They can be really sweet. They can be whatever. They can be somebody worth keeping in your life. But because I like them that way, and I don't see them in a friend's way or whatever, and I want to get over them, I don't want them in my life, because I want to get over them. And maybe after that we can be friends, but in principle, if I like you, I don't want to be your friend. I like you. I know who I like as a friend, and I know who I like as a boyfriend. You know what I mean? So yeah, this was, I don't know. I thought it was a shorter video, but 11 minutes, I think that's something, you know? So yeah, if he wanted to, he would, because other guys might, and other guys maybe have. So it's probably not that hard. You know what I mean? Like, it is hard, okay, to make a move, whatever, maybe text somebody or whatever. It can be scary. You can fear rejection or whatever, but, like, if he wanted to, he would, you know? If a guy really, really likes you, or if a girl really, really likes you, they will, you know? So yeah, hope this helped someone out, and I will see you tomorrow. Sorry for not posting anything yesterday. I didn't shower. I was wearing my pajamas. I didn't go out. I was looking like trash. I was like, maybe I shouldn't do this. So yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.